Richician.
Hey, Rick, you doing okay, buddy?
Yes, Carl, I'm okay. Now, better than okay, considering I defeated that intruder, saved everyone, followed by him being taken away by the cops. Why do you ask?
Well, it just feels like you made a miscalculation with Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. It was a few points short, and its effect wouldn't have been able to pop Haman. It doesn't seem like you to make a miscalculation, that's all. You're not shaken by almost losing to Blaine, are you?
It's hard to say, actually, but I shouldn't get shaken. I'm an AI. I either shouldn't have any emotions, or I should be able to keep them in check. But maybe I was low-key a bit shaken up. And yes, I do realise that the points on Wake Up Your Elemental Hero were a bit short. But it was okay though, because I had a backup plan should my original plan fail, and that was to have Haman destroy Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, and even though I'd take the 1,000 points of damage from its effect, I would have been able to summon Stratos, then use his effect to add Honest Neos, and then that way I could attack over the Haman. So it was fine either way. But still, maybe after this tournament I should get a system check or something. I can't afford to make any mistakes or miscalculations against these guys.
It's okay, Rick. Everyone makes mistakes. It's just a part of being human. I'm pretty sure you said your creators wanted you to seem human after all.
Yes, you're right, Carl. After all, AIs and machines are supposed to learn. And this was a learning curve. Anyway, in the meantime, I need to keep hold of Haman so that way no one will be able to steal it and abuse its power. Now, let's get back to the tournament. But thanks, Carl. You always know exactly what to say.
Hey, what are friends for? And I like to crack a good joke here and there. I should give myself a pat-y on the back. Get it? 'Cause I'm a burger patty?
That's a good one, Carl. A very good one. Well, Yugioh players, round 2 has ended. Now we understand that some of your duels got interrupted because of that intruder and couldn't be concluded. So, to compensate with this, we shall award these players a double game win. What? No! Are you serious? This is horseshit. I won my duel against Rick fair and square. I should have a normal game win. Blaine, it doesn't matter. You're getting a game win either way. Be happy and stop complaining. This is ridiculous. I'd better not get screwed by tiebreakers. What a joke. Attention Yu-Gi-Oh players. Round 3 pairings are ready. Please go to the monitors to see your pairings. Hey Zack, we face off against each other again. God, I really hate it when we get paired against each other in a tournament. But why is that, Cray? Our duels are the stuff of legends, just like duels with my brother. Yeah, they are. we're both playing going second machine decks, and there's not really that much either of us can do going first. It's just such a pain, that's all. But yeah, let's roll to see who goes first. Well, Cray, looks like I'm gonna make you go first. So be it, my friend, let's duel. First, I'll start things off with the field spell, Gear Town. Now all my ancient gears can be tribute summoned with one less tribute. Next, I'll activate a continuous spell, Ancient Gear Castle, so that my ancient gears can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects in the same turn that they're summoned. And speaking of ancient gear monsters, I'll normal summon Ancient Gear Wyvern and use his effects to add another Ancient Gear card. I'll add Ancient Gear Advance and immediately activate it. This will then allow me to add another Ancient Gear spell or trap from my deck to my hand. I'll choose Ancient Gear Fusion, but it won't be in my hand for long because I activate it. Now I shall fuse together Ancient Gears Box and Yugioh Dragon in order to fusion summon Ancient Gear Howitzer, and I'll use its effect right away and inflict 1,000 points of damage to you. Not bad, but you know it'll take a lot more than that. Oh yes, I know, but it's a good enough start. I end my turn. Alright, my move. Excellent. First, since you have a monster on the field and I don't, I special summon Cyber Dragon. And that's not all. I'll also normal summon Cyber Dragon Core and use its effect to add a cyber spell trap from my deck to my hand. I'll choose Cyber Repair Plant. Next, I'll activate Machine Duplication, targeting my Cyber Dragon Core and special summoning 2 machine monsters with the same name. And since his name is treated as Cyber Dragon, I special summon these 2 more Cyber Dragons from my deck. Next, I'll link off Core, combining the circuits to link summon Salomon Great Almirage. But that's not all. I'll also overlay 2 of my Cyber Dragons to Exceed summon Cyber Dragon Nova. I activate Nova's effect, detaching one of his overlay units to bring a Cyber Dragon back from the graveyard. And since Core is treated as Cyber Dragon in the graveyard, I now can bring back an actual Cyber Dragon. But that's not all. I'll also contact fuse away my 2 Cyber Dragons and your 2 Ancient Gear monsters in order to bring forth Chimeratech Fortress Dragon. Oh no! And because Howitzer wasn't destroyed, I don't even get its other effect. That's right. Now, Cyber Dragon Nova and Chimeratech Fortress Dragon attack his life points directly. Very good, Zack. You don't fail to disappoint. Yep, that's me. Now I'll conclude my turn by placing 2 cards face down. Your move, my friend. Very well. My move. I place a card face down, then activate Card of Sanctity. Now we must both draw until we each have 6 cards in our hands. I'll then activate Pot of Greed and draw 2 more cards. Now I'll activate Ancient Gear Catapult, destroying my gear town to special summon another Ancient Gear, ignoring summoning conditions. I special summon my main deck boss monster, Ancient Gear Golem. And then, because Gear Town was destroyed, I get to special summon another Ancient Gear. This time, I'll bring back my Ancient Gear Yugioh Dragon. Time to battle Ancient Gear Yugioh Dragon. Attack his Cyber Dragon Nova! Now I don't get that effect since it wasn't destroyed by a card effect. Now Ancient Gear Golem! Attack his Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon! And I know he's weaker, but this spell makes it not matter. My Book of Moon. I flip your Fortress Dragon face down. Well, I think that's enough damage for now. I place 2 cards face down and end my turn. Before you end your turn, I'll activate my 2 face down cards, 2 copies of Call of the Haunted, and with them I'll bring back 2 of my Cyber Dragons. Now it's my move. Just what I was hoping for. I activate Power Bond. Now I shall fuse my 2 Cyber Dragons together in order to form Cyber Twin Dragon. And because of Power Bond, his attack points are doubled. And just to make sure I don't take damage at the end of the turn, I'll also normal summon my Cyber Kirin and immediately sacrifice it. So now I take no effect damage this turn. Now, Cyber Twin Dragon, attack Ancient Gear Golem with double Strident Blaze! I won't go down that easily. I play my trap. Defense Draw! I take no damage from your Cyber Twin Dragon's attack, and I get to draw a card. Fine, but don't forget, Cyber Twin Dragon can attack twice. Cyber Twin Dragon, attack his Ancient Gear Yugioh Dragon with double Strident Blaze! Oh, Zack, old chap. You know I never make this easy for you. I activate another defense draw. So once again I take no damage and I draw a card. Well played. See what I mean? The stuff of legends. Now I shall place a card face down and end my turn. And then of course at the end phase, Power Bond would burn me, but Cyber Kirin negates the damage. My move. And now it's time to end this duel. I activate Ancient Gear Workshop and add Ancient Gear Golem from my graveyard back to my hand. But it won't be back in my hand for long, because now I reveal the card I set last turn, Ancient Gear Fusion. Now I shall fuse together Ancient Gear Golem, Ancient Gear Dark Golem, and Ancient Gear Frame in my hand. And together they form my extra deck boss monster, Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem! Very nice. But it's a few points short. Then again, I know that there's a card we both play that can help you out here. But do you have it in your hand? As a matter of fact, I do. I play Limiter Removal to double my Golem's attack points. And just in case you try anything funny, I'll also normal summon Heavy Mech Support Platform. And then I'll use its effect to equip it onto my Ancient Gear Ultimate Golem. and give it 500 extra attack points, and use it as a shield if you try to destroy it. 9,300 attack points? That's not good. No, it's not. You played well, Zack, but this duel is mine. Especially since you're on your last 3,100 life points. Now, Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, attack Cyber Twin Dragon, and end this duel! Hold on, before your battle phase, I activate this trap. No trap can save you. Good game, Zack. It sure is. It's not over yet, though. What's this? What's going on? Your life points should have been dropped to 0. Well, before you launched your attack, I activated the trap called Damage Diet. A new addition I put into the deck. And it halved any damage I would take this turn. So I've still got one more chance to win this. Very clever, Zack. But let's see if you can turn this around. I end my turn, and during the end phase, limiter removal would destroy my golem. However, my heavy mech support platform will take the hit instead. Your move. Alright, here I come, Cray. I activate Pot of Greed. It lets me draw 2 cards from my deck. Now I'll activate Magical Stone Excavation. By discarding 2 cards, I get to add a spell from my graveyard back to my hand. And I'm not going to add back a draw spell like everyone else does. I'm going to add back my Power Bond. But Power Bond won't stay in my hand for long because I activate it. And then in response I'll activate Cybernetic Fusion Support. By paying half my life points, I can banish the fusion materials from my graveyard and use them in a fusion. So in this case, I banish my 3 Cyber Dragons to bring out my ultimate monster, Cyber End Dragon! And thanks to Power Bond, his attack points are doubled. Ah yes, Cyber End Dragon, your Ace Extract monster. But even with Power Bond, it's no match for my Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. Wait, unless you have what I think you have, that's right. I have the card that we both play. Limiter Removal. Now my Cyber End Dragon's attack points double once again to 16,000. You almost had me, Cray, but this duel is over. Now, Cyber End Dragon, attack Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem with Super Strident Blaze! No! Oh, damnation. I was so close to taking you down. Well played, Zack. And very well done to you, my friend. Good game as always. Hopefully you can still make it to the top 8. And that concludes round 3. Stand by for round 4 pairings. The Swiss rounds have concluded. Well done to everyone. Of course, this tournament's top 8 are Rick, Carl, Scoop, Skull, Blaine True Dot, Zack True Dot, Jean, and Trip Hazard. And the top 8 for this tournament will be very different. The top 8 will participate in a battle royale for the right to be this tournament's champion.
Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.